What's going on, YouTube gang? It's Mel DFS coming to you live and direct, here to get my favorite plays for NFL Week 10. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe to your channel. Press that bell icon. Always stay notified for new videos. Let's get into these plays, y'all. Going to the first play at quarterback, Tom Brady going against Washington. 7,600 on DraftKings, 85 on FanDuel. Just a smashing spot. Averaging 26.5 fantasy points in the past two games at Washington in the past two seasons. Averaging 331 passing yards a game, 3.1 touchdowns a game, 27.1 fantasy points for the season, as Washington allows an average 298 passing yards to the quarterback spot, 2.5 touchdowns allowed with 26.8 fantasy points to opposing QBs. So it's bottom tier for Washington, where Tampa should thrive in. So I love this play for Tom Brady at the quarterback position. Let's go to our next play, going to our running backs. All right, now we got some high price plays, but I do like Najee Harris, 7,900 on DraftKings, 9,400 on FanDuel, but fantasy stats filler. The effective in the red zone opportunities, averaging 18 carries, 6 touchdowns, a touchdown in the past 5 straight games. And Detroit is allowing an average 110 rushing yards to the running back position, 1.3 touchdowns allowed to running backs, 31.2 fantasy points per game. So like Najee Harris here, and a great play. You even could go to like an Austin Eckler. I like this price tag more so on FanDuel at 8,600. Austin Eckler, the pass catching running back that could do everything. So I like this play for Austin Eckler against Minnesota also. So I like that price tag on FanDuel. Another play you can also consider will be Ernest Johnson, 4,700 on DraftKings, 54 on FanDuel. He is going to be chalky, but without Chubb, Felton, Kelly is a COVID protocol, high usage. Last time when he played Denver, he had a 27 fantasy point game with 22 carries, 146 yards with a touchdown, and Felton was playing in that game. Going against New England, they allow average 94 rushing yards a game to the position, 24.7 fantasy points a game to the running back spot. So Ernest Johnson at a great value. He will be chalky, but he can pay up this play, y'all. So I like this play for him. Even Melvin Gordon III, if you want to pivot, 5,300 on DraftKings, 63 on FanDuel. Also a great play, averaging 18.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games, 4 touchdowns in the past 3 games, versus Philly that allows average 104 rushing yards a game to the position, 31.1 fantasy points went away to the opposing running backs. Love this play for Melvin Gordon III in the running back spot for this week. Let's go to another play. We're gonna go to our receivers. Pair them up with Tom Brady is Mike Evans at 6,900 on DraftKings, 74 on FanDuel. Going against Washington, like I said, it should be an easy play, as Tom Brady's QB rating averages 129 when he's targeted. So I like this play for him. 7.9 targets a game, 4.9 receptions, 18.4 fantasy points per game, as Washington allows average 195.6 receiving yards to the receiver position, 1.4 touchdowns a game, just bottom tier. So I like this play for Mike Evans paired with Tom Brady at the receiver position. Other plays you can look at, we'll pay up. AJ Brown is in a good spot at 78 on DraftKings, 76 on FanDuel. Without Julio Jones, he should thrive here. He's already averaging 10 targets in the past 4 games, 7.5 receptions with 2 touchdowns, averaging 22.5 fantasy points a game. Against New Orleans, that allows average 200 receiving yards to the position, 1.3 touchdowns a game, 42.6 fantasy points to the receiver position. So AJ Brown should also ball in this play. Our quarterback gets some saving plays. LaVisca Chenault at 4,600 on DraftKings, 55 on FanDuel, going against the Colts, as he's averaging 6 targets, 4 receptions, 11.3 fantasy points a game went away. Going against the Colts allows an average 176 receiving yards to the receiver position, 1.7 touchdowns to the receivers, 43.1 fantasy points per game. Is somebody to also consider for value. Donovan Peoples-Jones at 4,800 on DraftKings. He is 56 on FanDuel. Also a great play, a deep threat in the receiving game. 60.8% snaps in week 9. This is a good spot for Donovan Peoples-Jones. Valuable play in the passing game, especially with Ernest Johnson in the backfield. It should also open up in the passing game, and I think Donovan Peoples-Jones will be a great play, as he had 3 targets last game, 17 fantasy points. So Donovan Peoples-Jones, great play to consider. You also got OZ, all right, going against Dallas, 4,400 on DraftKings, 55 on FanDuel. He is also somebody you could look at as 20 fantasy point game against New Orleans last week, 3 for 3 with 2 touchdowns. Going against Dallas allows average 190 receiving yards to the receiver position, 1.1 touchdowns, 41.2 fantasy points per game. It's a great value play for OZ this week. Let's go to our next play, going to our tight ends. We do got TJ Hawkinson, is always going to be a great play. Going against Pittsburgh, he's 5,500 on DraftKings, 65 on FanDuel, in which averaging 7.9 targets, 6 receptions with 2 touchdowns, averaging 21% target share for the season. Going against Pittsburgh allows an average 12 fantasy points to opposing tight ends. Also good value, you got Dan Arnold going against the Colts at 3,500 on DraftKings, 51 on FanDuel. He is also a great play to consider for value on DraftKings. He's averaging 5.4 targets, 3.6 receptions, 8 fantasy points went away to the position, 12 fantasy points in the past 2 games, as the Colts allow the average 6.1 receptions to opposing tight ends, 16.9 fantasy points to the position, be effective in the red zone with opportunities. Dan Arnold, great play for value at tight end. Other players you could also consider: Noah Fant at 4,300 on DraftKings, 57 on FanDuel. He is back. Is a perfect spot, honestly. Going against Philly, that's basically bottom tier against opposing tight ends, averaging 19.6 fantasy points to opposing tight ends. So should thrive here. He's averaging 6.6 targets, 4.6 receptions for the season. Noah Fant, great value as well for the tight end spot. All right, let's go to our last play, going to our defense. Cardinals going against Carolina, as Carolina is going to be playing PJ Walker. Carolina has been bottom tier in the recent weeks. They're averaging 1.2 interceptions a game. Cardinals averaging 2.7 sacks a game, 1.1 fumbles a game, 9.6 fantasy points per game, as Carolina's offense is allowing average 9.1 fantasy points to opposing defense. Love this play for Cardinals here, even like the price tag on DraftKings at 3,700. So Cardinals, good spot on DraftKings. Bottom tier play like the Vikings, even though they're going against the Chargers, good value even at 2,300, 12, 8, 11 in the last 3 games. Vikings could be a great punt play to look at in the defense end and then pay up elsewhere. Those are my favorite plays for today. Y'all like the plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions, comment below. Using Draft Dashboard tools in the link in my description. You want access to my player pool for either football, NBA, hockey. Check it out in the link in the description. Love y'all. Y'all collect that bag. It's Melo DFS, and y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.